Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all you beautiful, valid people out there, I am your host, Amanda Hodges, and I'm here with my friend and co-host.
Yo, it's Ian. What's up, everybody? How's it going?
What's up, fuckers? I'm totally not a made-up person, I swear. But,
Yeah, Jay mentioned something about Amanda Hodges from, like, a personal story, which is, like, not a real person, of course.
Personal story. I'm not doxing anybody, I swear to God.
Yeah, and then I was like, Jay, Amanda Hodges is a valid troll name.
And I
fuck you.
I want to fucking die, but, you know, Homosuck, am I right?
Homosuck. We're gonna finish
Homo
it.
does suck.
Jay, by the way, it's been a while, but you did forget to share your screen.
No.
You've been very good at it, so I'm not upset.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jay, is your gain a little up, or is it your microphone close? It's like sounding a little peaky.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Just when you got a little loud there, it got very peaky, and I was concerned because...
Well, it was sitting in my lap, so like...
that makes sense. Okay, anyways, yeah, we're gonna finish Homosuck today at the very... yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's just how it works.
Right, just click then? We just go.
Are we just gonna go? We gonna go?
Let's go.
Go.
Things happen. Vriska came back. That's like the main thing that happened.
Vriska's back, and Mina is gonna be very big sad now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, but that Mina will never have met Vriska in the dream bubble, so...
Exactly. And it's fucked.
It's very sad.
F's in chat for gay shit.
Yeah, fingers crossed, dream bubbles work differently, and that Vriska is still somehow dead.
Agreed.
Which is not true, but...
What the fuck is this spiral?
It reminds me of...
Oh, wait, that's the thing that Calliope and them were in.
And Jane and Jade.
Wait a minute, is that what this entire fucking theater thing was meant for?
He was designing this kind of theater thing.
Yeah, he was last time,
like the last
I remember.
act. That's like act. Okay.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
You hear a really bad fucking piano.
Which
I thought I sounded
playing
bad.
Himself.
I thought I sounded bad, like Jesus. God, all my homies hate Caliborn.
I feel like Caliborn's going for like an ominous horror movie theme.
But he's like failing miserably.
Yeah.
Just like his art.
That's cardboard.
That definitely is cardboard, it's true. Or can we click that? We can click that.
It's just the go back button, I think.
Oh, is that just the go back button?
Yeah.
So is that not going to do anything? It's not doing anything interesting. Ah, so nice of you to join me.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Looks like, is it clay?
Wait, what's that in the top right? Isn't that the Vine logo?
Oh, holy shit.
No way.
Oh, no.
Don't forget to read this, by the way.
If you click on it, it pauses.
Oh, God. Is that is the Vine logo, though, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
It is, like, technically
it's either Vine or Vimeo.
But
I can't remember which one.
Yeah. Alright, to join me for my masterpiece. Oh my god, it's stop motion, Jay.
Fuck. The fruits of my artistic toils are finally at hand. You're welcome in advance for the narrative majesty you are about to witness. It cost literally millions for cal coins to produce. By the way, we still don't understand what cal coins are worth. Wait, it's like, are cal coins like...
I mean, the thing is, we also don't know what a boon dollar's worth, so...
Yes, true. I guess big number means big money. But, as well as most of you, my attention span for any further creative endeavors... But you will probably agree tearfully that it is worth all of this expense, and more to see my tiny actors of living putty dance. Get ready to get dazzled as I fucking destroy the transcendental boundaries of unconventional media. That juju shouldn't be moving. Sorry, I bumped it.
Okay, Caliborn's taking pictures of this, then taking short videos of like the stage, right? So Caliborn accidentally bumped the chest when changing.
That's pretty funny.
His thing. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Let us begin.
All right. Oh, that's Gamzee. And that's Cal, and that's Lil Sebastian. I don't know why his name was completely blanked on me for the last like several sessions, but I remembered his name is Lil Sebastian because I looked through our titles.
I hate the fact that Gamzee's just a purple fucking blob.
I mean, Gamzee is a purple fucking blob.
I mean, it's true, and I hate the fact that he had to go over and grab little Cal.
Well, Cal is not a living being.
Not yet.
Or is he? Well, okay, that's not true. The better phrasing is Cal is not animate.
Not yet.
It cannot move itself.
Not yet.
But yeah, I love the stop motion so much. This is great. Okay. Wait, did
you read this one?
Oh yeah, I haven't read it yet.
Nope.
My mind is fucked. Okay.
Genius.
Jesus Christ. The tale my masterpiece describes is basically a spoiler to the ending of things. It takes place in a future moment long beyond when we, you or I, have any business seeing what happens. But I found out and learned of the spoiler. I saw it once on one of my planet's many screens, the land of colors and the land of mayhem. It knows all. Oh shit.
Wait a minute.
Jay. I mean, Colors and Mayhem was the thing Calliope said a while back, and it was the name of a couple of the Homestuck albums. We never got to know what Caliborn's planet's name was. Like, actual one.
That's true.
Is it the Land of Colors and Mayhem?
Maybe.
Because that would be so cool. I love that so much. Okay. It knows all, and it will show anything to any man who is willing to find the right key, and it turns out that just such a man is the man that is me. So I will show you what I saw. All right.
And what do you have to show us? Not with the crude two-dimensional shapes from my computer pencil, but the lavish 2+ dimensional forms of my groundbreaking clay puppets. Behold as I innovate objects of artistic expression which you trashy fuck munches never thought to pioneer before in a million years. Here's a shot of me bowing in advance for being great. Ah yes, movie magic at its best.
I love this.
I love the fact that he thinks he's such a fucking like genius for creating, quote unquote, creating stop motion.
Hey, I mean, nobody in the Homestuck universe has done stop motion.
He's having a bit of a seizure right there.
I love it. I will tell you what I saw in the screen. Believe me when I say that it happened precisely as I.
Must have taken a lot of ecstasy to get there.
Precisely as I show you here, shot for shot. This takes place after I get the magic rainbow eyes, and yet still before I am huge and wear a dapper trench coat for winners. But as you can see, at this point in my rise to dominant invincibility, I'm feeling pretty chuffed about myself. My power is sick, and my special eyeballs are gnarly as can be. I would tell you I can hardly wait to be this cool, but as you know, I'm a man of patience and aplomb.
I assume.
Aplomb. Also, look closely. I should probably actually look up words that I don't know, shouldn't I?
Nah. I've got my juju chest there, which I will win as some choice booty from victoriously slaughtering my denizen, King Yaldabaoth. Inside is a mighty weapon which will come into play a little later in my theater of wobbling puppet drama. It's like they say about the theater, if you see a juju in Act 1, then the juju will probably be used right away in Act 1 to make everything more exciting as soon as possible. Also, which I should mention, one more banner piece of swag in my possession.
Caliborn is the opposite of Chekhov's gun in terms of writing. God.
If it gets brought up, you just instantly use it.
According to Google, a plum, it's pronounced a plum, means self-confidence or assurance, especially when in a demanding situation.
Interesting. You wear a ring now.
Passed the test with a plum.
You wear a ring now.
Yeah, a ring. That's not fun.
Is he married?
Well, I mean, it's one of the two, like, rings.
Well, yeah, of course, but, like, I'd still like to ask that. Like, did him and Gamzee just get too excited and all of such...
I love it. I'm not sure how I came about this later. Much like the Clockwork Glazers and Primo fashion jacket, it's a ring that found its way to me somehow. A golden ring of void. It becomes mine one day. The most beautiful thing I never knew I always wanted, yet somehow preemptively coveted. It lets me stay close to the darkness, to vanish and appear again in places I have no business fucking with. Full of plump and meaty people, alive and living, who one day will plead with the gods, begging them to curse my name. Here I am lording it over my minions. Oh, so it's the Ring of Void.
Classic honk friend, my rabbit pal for life, and my floppy puppet buddy. Blah, if my fucking, like, throat would cooperate. I'm bossing them around, being the shit as always, whatever, when suddenly... Hussie appears. No, I'm just kidding. The fuck?
Okay.
Wait, so John did exactly what we were talking about, where he just zapped them all in.
But these are clay figures now. Wait.
Yeah, but this is like a retelling of what happened. Is what he said that it was.
Yeah. I am not certain
Where's
of
gonna
what
go?
exactly the case is, but okay. 8 assholes snugged up in their goofy pajamas appear out of nowhere.
No,
for
wait.
some
He was saying that this is what he saw as a future potential to happen.
Yeah, but he said this was between. This was before he became Lord English, like Lord English.
Yeah,
but the future from now, so it's like a weird place that we haven't seen in the comic, but is like.
Yeah, but
between the different states we've seen.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I'm just saying this hasn't happened yet. He said he just saw it in his worlds and on the TVs.
Yeah, that's totally fair. For some reason, it was okay. So this is like
this is like a future event that could happen.
8 assholes snugged up in their goofy pajamas appear out of nowhere for some wrestling royale with yours truly. They all steal a ride with the wind prick snappy ghost magic. Yeah. To catch me unawares. It worked, judging from my skull expression. I was really, really surprised. Yeah, judging from the expression that we can see very clearly on California. But then...
my skull turns giddy and sinister because I know in my heart that truly they're about to get owned.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I hate the way his face looks like that.
Yeah.
They're all frisky and ready to fight. But so am I because I'm a Vine creator now.
That is Vine, right? Let me actually
make that's obviously, that's Vine.
Listen, I never used Vine, and it's been years, so, like, I've seen it for sure, but I cannot be sure. Yeah, that's totally Vine.
That's definitely Vine. So he put this all on Vine.
I guess so. I wonder if this was actually on Vine.
Could have been. I don't know. We'll have to ask people about it later.
The world may never know.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah. 1, 2,
3.
Jesus Christ. I can tell they are psyched about this. Like they've been planning it and biding their time. And now they think they are strong enough to overtake me, if only because of the surprisingness of their ambush. And maybe they are even right. Maybe they could beat me. They have a lot of fighting levels and magic boons now, just like me. But see, I don't even give them the chance. Like I said, I have a superior weapon.
So this is pretty much like whenever people say if they had a time machine, they just go back in time and fucking...
Yeah, I just noticed, by the way, that this is 4/13.
Oh, shit.
2015, so this is exactly... We have 1 year left of the comic, which I know there's, like, breaks and stuff, so it's not a 1 year of consistent updates.
But, like, this is pretty much, the dilemma where people say if they had a time machine, they'd go back in time and kill Hitler whenever he was a baby. That's pretty much what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I see no reason not to use it right away. What would be the fucking point in holding out? Suspense? Bullshit! Put out the big guns nigh instantaneously because I think I like a great winner. But like most things that are good, the thing has limitations and rules and stuff. Oh, shit. Wait a minute, is that the...
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's what John got his retcon powers from. So first of all, yes, going back in time and killing Caliborn would work, right? Because it's with the retcon power, not with time travel. True. So we'd literally just change the Alpha timeline. Although, the thing is we knew that this was used already. Mm-hmm. Because when we found it, when we found it was obviously after Lord English's Lord English, in terms of his timeline.
Yeah.
So when we found it, we were told that Caliborn used it once and then hid it away because it could only ever be used one more time against him.
Yeah.
So this is bad. This is bad.
This could end really badly.
This is when he used the weapon to save himself.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, alright.
And look what happened to them. They're getting sucked in. Pretty much.
Yeah. Which reminds me of what happened to John's arm, which scares me.
Yeah, but like John only got his arm stuck in there, but they're getting like their entire like faces sucked in.
Are they gonna just like be randomly spread throughout canon? What the fuck?
Yeah, but if that not all of them can get those BS powers because it's just overpowered as fuck.
No,
right?
It wouldn't power them up because again, it's being used to help Caliborn at this moment.
That's true.
So this is a negative effect for the kids at the very least. I'll have to read and find out. Mm-hmm. All jujus have rules. The cooler the juju, the trickier the rules. For one thing, this weapon could only be used against 4 guys at a time. Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Because its shape has like 4 slots or something. I mean, it has 5, but
Yeah, but like one of them wouldn't be able to fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I choose my targets carefully. I select the 4 of these jokers who I deem the greatest threat. to me. The blue Philistine with the belligerent fists, of course, so he can't own me again, with hurtful insults to my art. And also the alpha male and his smooth way. Say goodbye to him, too. I couldn't risk messing with his sword, which I understand to be the only thing in reality that is poison to my invincibility because of an illegal ingredient, a white round circle of total knowledge. Oh, I targeted their 2 corresponding females as well, because why not? The dog one is a nightmare with power, and the orange one perturbs me with their dictionary blither. Good riddance to the bad teens. So, all the beta kids.
Yeah.
And just like that, they were gone. That's scary as fuck.
But Vriska's there now.
Oh!
Why wouldn't you choose Vriska?
No, those 4 are
those the other kids? Who's in the blue?
The alpha kids. Roxy.
Oh, Roxy, yeah. I guess that makes sense. But who's like... Oh, wait, the pale... That's Jane, Roxy, Jake, and Dirk. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, because Jane had the beige life get up.
Anyway. Their souls were trapped in my juju forever. This solves one problem for me, but starts another. The juju, when its shapes are filled, changes their nature. It stops being a weapon I can use ever again. It's weird and a bit lame, but you can't be too picky about awesome jujus. You have to take the good one with the bad. Once I used it, it became mysteriously intangible. So you couldn't touch it.
Okay, so Oh, I see.
It faces out of reality the same way John did.
Yeah. So Caliborn. Okay, I don't know if. I don't know if anybody who's watching has ever seen Doctor Who.
Hell yeah.
But specifically, I guess minor spoilers, actually kind of major spoilers for season 5 or 6.
Somewhere.
But anyways, there was a whole crack in reality thing. That was a big plotline for a while. And it ended up being this it ended up being really weird, but eventually got so big that one of the characters, Rory, fell into it, and nobody remembered him. He was just erased from existence. And I'm thinking, what if it's like that, and they're gone, but they can be saved with the retcon powers, maybe.
Maybe if John can save them, that's about it.
But John was captured, so that's the problem. So it's it feels like the souls get trapped, and the juju turns into something else that can be used to save them, to kind of undo itself.
Yeah.
Is what it seems like to me. God, this is scary. Because I'm not entirely sure if that's...
Wait a minute, if that's true and it can only be used one more time against him, then what's going to happen?
Oh, that's true. What the fuck? How was it... Because John didn't use it, did he? Did he use it?
Well, I mean, technically it gave him his powers, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I wonder if it was actually technically used or not.
It's a good question.
Because Caliborn's clearly using it differently than John put it,
Obviously.
All right, like a gap in the teeth of my story that now exists as a dangerous liability to me personally. It can only ever be used as a weapon against me from now on. Such is what YOLO Broth, the great lewd snake, will tell me about the juju when we meet. So after using it, it made me nervous. So in the blink of an eye, it's Yaldabaoth Caliborn.
Yeah. Trapped it back in the chest and banished it away where no one would ever find it, deep in the bowels of the furthest ring. Using my ring-based communion with the void, poof! Good luck digging that one up, haters. It is never going to happen. The first 4 banished, the team of heroes was cut in half to be much easier for me to devastate. Smutty swordsman, an underpants wimp, and 2 flippant bimbos.
Oh my god.
I would call it a cakewalk, but when you're this cocky and brash, you don't walk, you strut. No matter what kind of dessert you find under your feet. I should also relevantly mention... Oh god, where's it?
Cal.
Little Cal, no!
Okay. I'm still in possession of the swordsman Juju, his floppy friend of childhood. The one which I recognize to be an empty husk. He demands from me that he wants it back, presumably for emotional support. I can in no way blame him. Keep an eye on this one. The foreshadowing of him is pretty important for later. Now is when the pummeling begins.
Who's getting pummeled, though? The fracas is loud and large. Power levels are off the charts. You can't even follow what's happening with your eyes.
Hey, honestly, the choreography pretty good, though.
Yeah, for sure. But
Caliborn...
The fact the little cow is still just vibing on top.
Oh, also, Gamzee's now cut in half.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I just know,
I'm mostly toying with them, though.
We did not see Gamzee get cut in half this time, but he is cut in half, which is a little concerning. A casualty, I suppose.
Jesus Christ. He's
It's all
mostly
too easy.
beating the women. Oh no. Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
Oh god.
No, that's Dirk.
Oh wait, no, that's Dirk. I was like, wait a minute. No. Hussie, what does this mean?
It's Dirk and Jane, but oh god.
God, I thought he was like beating only Roxy and Jane there for a second.
Oh god.
Sexism on another level.
Caliborn is misogynist. All right.
It's true.
It's all too easy for an ascended lord boy like me. I have a platter full of knuckle sandwiches to go around, plus other human food products you're familiar with. But also involving knuckles to make the punching metaphor work, there is more than enough to satisfy every hungry fist deserver. And I know what you're thinking, that I have a reputation for having a problem of unfair cruelty that goes at silly ladies more than great gentlemen, to which I take great offense, but still let it be unconditionally accepted that I am a fair man who listens to criticism and works ever and always to improve my masterful craft and my tremendous decency. So,
That's why he's not beating just the women. I've committed through a pledge of personal beautification to try doing less misogyny and start doing more prosogyny. In fact, I fucking love misogyny.
Caliborn's like, fuck being mean to women, let's be mean to everybody.
I will FIGHG anyone who disagrees from that. Dude, I love misogyny.
Fucking misogyny.
What's misogyny again?
It's not a real word. It's fucking derivative of misogyny, because, why would you want to miss when it can be pro-sogyny?
Henceforth, look, all bodily terrorism is being dealt in a precisely equal and respectful way, both to feeble hoe and tip-top gent alike.
Yep.
I'm ruining them, really. The fact that he's still calling them fucking hoes and
Yeah.
and gentlemen, it's
I
great.
love it.
God.
It's not a contest. They are a bunch of pitiful emotion children, and I am a premier invincible titan of roughhouse brutality. It's too easy. Speedo Boy is down for the count because I slapped him gingerly. The masked floozy is looking a bit woozy, haha. The cake maid took one drub too many and has to lie down for an overweight nap. This leaves me, mano and mano. Mano and mano. Against the anime prince in his nonsense trouser. Holy shit, man.
Oh, no.
Caliborn, Jesus. It was a pretty good fight. It was a pretty good fight between us.
Is Dirk gonna win, or is he gonna win? Because he's strong, and I admire that. Why shouldn't I let a battle happen for longer when two tough dudes are involved, strutting their stuff, but in the end, his sharp glasses and sword machismo wasn't enough. I got the supreme drop.
maybe?
Machismo? I don't fucking know. I got the supreme drop on his powerful body with my wrestling moves. My overconfidence was my Achilles downfall, though.
Achilles downfall. I love that they're just fucking headbutting each other.
Bam, bam.
It's
bam,
the best.
bam, bam.
This is oh, Jake. I made, admittedly, the amateur's boner. I turned my back on the body.
The amateur's
oh my God.
boner? What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I turned my back on the body. That's a straight reference to the whole troll murder shit.
Yeah.
The crybaby in the yellow panties got upset with me that I was wailing so excellently on his increasingly battered pretty boy ninja stud, and by upset.
I mean, he threw a full-fledged tantrum of pure hope.
Oh shit!
The hope.
Like,
My
like
God.
What Aradia induced, but like on his own shit.
Yeah. So that has the capacity to kill pretty much everyone in the general vicinity.
That was so fucking powerful, yeah.
The hope. My God.
Oh my God.
Fucking cotton ball.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
It was blinding, beautiful even. Okay, maybe the cotton isn't doing it justice. Okay, yeah, maybe that just looks stupid. You try things and sometimes it just looks like shit. Let's call this my one and only fuck up in history. Well, my second, maybe.
What was his first? Second only to underestimating his sad sack wuss of hope, who knew that such a simpering charlatan had such an outburst stowed in his girly bosom. Clearly not I, even though I had the information well in advance. It was just that surprising. Seems that hope power is overwhelming. True.
Oh, that's a good point. Theoretically, Caliborn would know this when this actually happens.
True.
That's interesting. Even to the Clockwork Man junk, it looked like I thought I could use my Rainbow Seizure field to overpower his massive gay hope bubble. Alas, it was my perfectly justified hubris, which bit me in the ass in the end. Even though I'm sure I must have known this outcome was going to happen, it could still be worth it to get owned if it means having a lot of self-esteemed hubris about yourself. And so the English boy deals me my first defeat ever since ascending as an invincible Technicolor Time Kid. I get dunked as fuck.
Oof.
Get dunked on!
Get dunked on, motherfucker! As a person who knows everything about basketball, let's go! And land square on my bottom. I remained prone for several minutes staring at the ceiling, blinking a bit, pondering where things went wrong in life. How I, the Lord of Time, could experience such woeful ownage. There's no bodily harm, of course, except to my incredible ego, which is a fate worse than getting broken bones, so I just lie there, thinking sadly, achieving some depression. I'm sure at this point, I turn to thoughts of respect for the pansied ass pretty lead page.
God.
And his maybe accidental prowess. I underestimated him. I misestimated him. And admiration happens in my breast. Maybe I'll jack his swagger too, as he once did mine. Maybe after a lifetime of utterly deserved humiliation, sobbing, and spontaneous urination, he's earned that much. God. The clue here is that I steal his name. God, you thick, stupid fucks. Why do I bother when subtext... Oh no, he stole his name! Yep. He stole the name from...
Yeah. And do you remember why Jake had the last name English?
It was because fuck, let me think. I know this somebody that was like his like, wasn't it like somebody knew about Lord English and despite him named.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was Jade.
Yeah, it was Jade. Yeah, that's what it was.
Who named him English because to upset the Condis who didn't like Lord English.
Yeah, exactly. That I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't remember the spite. Like who was spiting who, but I remember
I love that circle.
That's pretty great.
Jake got the name despite Lord English, and then despite the Condis actually. And then Lord English ends up
out of respect.
Yeah.
Stupid fucks. Why do I bother with subtext or fine literary nuance? God, I take his name later. English, that's me later. That's my name, you stupid brainless fucks. Holy shit, you are dumb as bozos. Come, God.
My God.
Meanwhile, Strider regroups from his trouncing.
And seizes his chance to do away with me for good. He knows by now that he can't kill me, but can do his next best thing, which is to banish my soul. He is hurt bad and is slow to use his pink soul-killing spell. This gives me time to rebound from my shameful ass-whooping too, and pull my sorry butt out of the own zone. So I get up and...
I nearly get a drop on him before he releases his spell, but then, what's this? There's a commotion, the haunting sound of neighs, except they're robot neighs. That is when the horses come into play, the goddamn horses. How truly and utterly ironic. My very demise. By the way, where did little Cal go? Oh, wait,
He's over the left side, just like...
Yeah, it was from the Hope shit.
Yeah.
I was like looking up there for a second.
Roxy, are you okay?
Roxy's just vibing upside down there.
I'm a little worried about Roxy and Jane.
That's when the goddamn horses. How truly and utterly ironic that my very demise could be in the proximity of some horses. What? No, really, what? I didn't follow that. I'm still not following it, to be honest. I'll have to think it over. I'm thinking it over right now, and I have a feeling I'll be thinking it over for the rest of my life. Perhaps we all will. Wait, they should be robots. Hold on while I paint the horses to look like metal. Horses, damn, the work of a craftsman is never done. So basically...
I don't know what the fuck is going on, so I'm really distracted. I'm saying to myself, this is ominous as shit. Nothing good can either follow or precede an event such as this. And then, that's when it happens. The sweaty, muscular ghost appears out of nowhere. Arqueus!
I have no idea who he is or where he came from, judging from the face of the guys. They don't either. Nobody sees this coming. It is a total ambush. Wait a minute, does Arqueus have canonical access to fucking John's powers?
Well, I mean, I think the sprite could just, like...
Can he just appear wherever?
Just float in here. He can't appear, but he can, like, probably phase through walls.
I guess that's fair. Can he, like, go throughout time? Because this will be, like, the same thing, right? As, like...
I doubt it, but It's a good question. I don't know. I love the horns. Like, Equia's horns.
I have no idea. They don't. Nobody sees it is a total ambuscade. My skeleton jaw is dropped as shit. He pins me in place with his ripped muscles, and I'm completely immobilized, partly because of the strength, but also due to my awe and admiration. I just can't move. This gives Dirk just the time he needs.
Just the time. To do his flamboyant pink spell, it owns me completely, but sadly to Dirk, maybe it also owns the muscle hero. Both of our souls are consumed by the enchantment.
No.
I think he thought he could destroy my soul.
No. But he bit off more than his fleshy skull could chew, so he used his irony again and stuck my soul in his juju. Exactly the way I stuck his buddies in my Oh, shit. He isn't Cal.
Oh, no.
Stuck my buddies in the one I got from Yodabug. It's like poetic justice, I guess, except puppetry instead of poetry. So poetic justice, oh yes, like that. The muscle ghost came along for the ride, and I guess his soul got trapped in there too. I have no idea what that means. Honestly, it is disturbing as hell, and I prefer not to dwell on its greater ramifications to my long-term existence. Maybe it's good, or maybe it's dumb. Maybe it's good and dumb, or smart and bad. There are so many weird things can be when you're confused at this point.
Where the fuck is this Cal?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Where is Lord English? Where is Caliborn?
I don't know.
Wait, but this is pre-Lord English.
Yeah.
So he was in Cal before he was even Doc Scratch.
Yep.
His beloved Juju is no longer a hollow vessel. It is very much crowded in there, chock full of souls belonging to hardcore brawling brutes, and he knows it. His puppet is now a problem to do away with, just like my Juju was. So they do the same basic thing. They get their drunkard sorceress out of a void to banish the puppet once and for all into the darkness, never to be found again by probing hands of meat. Yes, never to be found. Oh?
But not never to resurface, oh no. You see, my soul is a tenacious one. I know the fact firsthand because it has been inside my brain all my life. It's a real motherfucker. Wait a minute, is that why him and Cal were giving each other such a fucking look?
Yeah, probably.
Could he, like, see his own soul in there?
Yeah, oh, he did when he was with it, like, on his planet in his session.
Exactly, like they were looking each other in the eye. Is that what that means?
Because he mentioned how he was indeed a hollow husk when he was talking to Dirk about it, but he wasn't anymore, or something like that.
I'll tell you that much: the puppet's essence will flop and flutter through the shadows for eternity, surfacing in the nightmares of the unsuspecting, weaseling its way into the hearts of yucky, shitty children. When its infiltration in that universe has taken hold, the seed will have been planted and will have the way for my emergence to wreak my badness from universe to universe to universe, each one with the fall and each one. Blah.
You're good.
Blah 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 blah. No, sorry. Its infiltration in that universe has taken hold. The seed will have been planted. Fuck. And it will pave the way for my emergence to wreak my badness from universe to universe to universe. Each one will fall, and each time I will get stronger and older and bigger and buffer. Oh yes, it will be time. It will be time indeed for me to get.
I am scared. Ripped.
And now, if you excuse me.
Did Arceus become his personal trainer?
Oh, God. Is that why he was so buff when he came out as Scratch? Because he'd been working on himself for that long?
Yeah. Wait, is Scratch Little Cal?
Oh, fuck.
Because he did have, like, puppet arms and stuff. He was a puppet. Okay, these are too many questions. And now, if you'll excuse me.
I must put down the toys and ways of a child and confront the big things of becoming a huge man by dueling the supreme beast of my legend land, Serpentine Eminence, Yogurt Boner himself. I'm about to go fight him now, so this is the last time you will ever hear my excellent voice. That's the end? I will duel and crush my slithering sexual snake boss to finish what I started when I stepped my metal foot into this children's farce. I will do that because I want to, and when that is said and done, and you see me at the peak of a mountain of trophies resting on my own throne of prizes, I want to go tell you that I did what I wanted to do. So if you remember just one thing I say, or so many great things said by me, then please remember this. I wanted to play a game. Fucking Saw reference and a half.
This command
SMSPA reader mental breakdown.
this could either be super silly or fucking crazy.
Wait, so the reader, is he about to have a seizure?
Because we've seen him before with Losad.
Wait a minute.
Jay, am I getting what I wanted?
A final canonical timeline of what happened to little Cal?
I think so.
There he is. But he's had little Lord English in him the whole time, is what this is trying to say.
Yeah.
Shit.
So this is in the green universe in beta timeline. You know, so
Puppet's
pre-scratch
awesome.
Cal.
It's all
Cal
there really.
Cal died.
That's not really all there is to say on the matter. That's why
Cal was that Cal was stitched up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one
He got
that one
cut
became
in
this.
half. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
But he kept coming back. Scratch.
God, I need to like frame by frame analyze this. I swear to God.
Holy shit. Illuminati confirmed. That's a little creepy. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It kind of is. Holy shit.
Intermission 2.
Is that little Cal? Honk.
I don't know. I don't know if I missed that or not.
I'm trying to see if Doc Scratch is a little Cal or not. Just that honk at the end. And the
So the
the
MSP Raider.
He just
Raider
had
is having
a mental breakdown because of like realizing.
Because he's thinking about Cal.
Yeah, because we finally get to see what the fuck happened. The fuck?
Land of stumps and dismay. Yeah, the Alpha timeline. Something different happened to Cal.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Alpha timeline. It ended up here with Jack.
That's why every time everyone's ever had a
yeah.
Because he can just. He's just a fucking badass.
So Jack, that Jack is canonically the Lord English
the
before he was
host
Lord
for
English.
Lord English, yeah.
It was Caliborn right after that shit.
Human uncle? Wait. Uncle?
Uncle.
Oh my god.
Wait, AR?
Truth explode.
Human Uncle AR? Like
And
the
it got
Dirk
taken off
Splinter?
It just got taken off the record player.
Okay, Jay, you know, I don't think this is necessary very often, but I think we do need to watch that one again. Because that went by so fucking fast.
Yeah, definitely. So
I'd love to frame by frame this later and like actually
we
see
come
exactly
to the
what's
reader,
happening. But
and he just read the page that we just read, and he's just like, wait a minute. And his eyes widen, he's like, holy shit. Because we realized that little Cal has been there the whole time.
This is from the Void, right? This is where he was banished to.
Yeah.
And then now he ended up in Dream Dave's weird place.
And then he got thrown out. Dave's like freaking out. And he flies off on the AR? Confirmed.
Yeah, and I think that's just
And now all the triangles are being called quote-unquote AR.
Yeah.
There's fucking Dirk.
Yeah. And ended up here.
Yep.
And it was sent with Dirk. It was
And
Dirk's
off he
item.
flies.
And then in the beta timeline, when Dirk was bro, then that's the whole like beginning of the comic what we saw with
yeah,
Cal.
when Dirk was just moving around the whole time. Puppets, awesome.
Yeah, and that was Dirk messing
really
around.
all there.
with them
It's
at the time.
not all that really is to say on the matter.
Yeah,
There's Hussie fucking fighting. Didn't Hussie
Yeah.
fight Cal or something like that? I
Yeah.
can't remember.
And then Beck got Cal.
Yep. And Cal got ripped apart there.
Yeah, because Beck brought Cal into.
But then he got his green suit.
Yeah.
There's Terezi with a little Cal there for a second. It's a little creepy. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It kind of is.
So Doc Scratch was insisting that Cal was not creepy.
Yeah, and that's why.
Okay, so Doc Scratch is not Little Cal.
Yeah, but he's just
Can confirm.
Lord English.
Yes.
Honk.
So Little Cal was a host for Caliborn up until the point that we're at now in the alpha timeline, in the alpha area, where now Cal is again an empty husk, right?
Yeah.
Caliborn, yeah, now it's sent to Jack, and this happens, right?
This
now
is why Jack
takes
went
over.
crazy. Because we thought that he was operating from within there, but no, Cal was just... It just had Lord English in him all that entire time. Which is fucking wild to think about.
And AR and Arqueus.
Yeah.
Gamzee, Dirk.
Human uncle.
The human uncle. Which is AR.
Mm-hmm.
The Splinter.
Oh my god. Truth.
I need to reread that conversation to that human uncle, because Jesus Christ. We talk about foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to... Seriously, guys, if anybody knows where that conversation was, please let me know in the comments, because what the fuck. Okay. So, yeah, so Little Cal was that version of Caliborn that was absorbed, and became kind of entered Jack's body, Jack Noir, from the Alpha timeline, from the Alpha verse, right? And that Jack is canonically where Caliborn's at now. Somehow, he leaves Jack's body eventually and enters Doc Scratch. That is a period that we don't know yet.
True.
But we know everything about Caliborn up to Masterpiece, like the Masterpiece thing he did, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we don't know what's in between that and, the actual scene that he put on. And then we know everything from that scene to Jack now, like Jack / Lord English now. And then we don't know from him to Doc Scratch. And then we know everything from there on. So yeah, so there's like bits and pieces missing, but that helped a lot with Little Cal. Holy shit, man. I so early on, I'm like, we need a flash like this with Little Cal. It was like fast forward. It was Jasper Sprite or whatever, fast forward.
Yeah.
And it was...
You're like, I want to know where Little Cal's been this whole time, but then you realized... Wait a minute.
What the fuck, man? Okay, anyways, I guess we're jumping into another Flash. X6X6 Intermission 5.
Poggers.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. Is it going to keep going with the Vine shit? No, please.
Those looked like troll horns.
No, they did, but, like, it looked like the Vine.
Specifically Vriska, I think. But...
there's a V there. Oh, Vriska?
Oh, this is picking up right away.
The Vriska Circuit. Oh, shit. There was that... Vriskagram?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
it was a V like the Oh, my God.
Honk. Shit. So this is just drawings of everything that
tied
happened.
up. Oh, yeah, because things happen differently.
Yep.
Because, yeah, Vriska's alive now. Gamzee's fanning. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Gamzee isn't crazy.
Because Vriska's got Gamzee under control.
Dave and Carcat just vibing.
Well, I think Gamzee's probably fucking scared of Vriska.
Probably.
Dave.
Fuck. Man, the fuck, dude?
Neither of them understand.
Oh, God.
Gamzee hitting on Terezi.
But I don't think Terezi feels it in this timeline.
Yeah, because you don't need him.
Hyonk. Poor Gamzee.
Oh God, John was like, you don't need him, like Dave or Carcat. It's like it was totally a Gamzee.
Yeah. There's Kanaya and Rose just vibing.
And Vriska's there, and Vriska's just drinking. Oh my God.
Oh God.
It's awkward because they're like a couple, but Vriska's like, hey, I want to have fun. Dave and Carcat are having fun with the mare.
Yeah, pie. Dude, this is so.
And Vriska and Terezi are like, what's going on? And they're laughing. Aww.
This is sick. Carcat actually got in on the beats.
Oh, I love it.
Wait, are Vriska and Rose?
Vriska.
slap.
Oh, saving her from being alcoholic. That's good. That's her alcohol.
Pug.
Vriska, yeah, because Vriska's more. Oh my God, they've been. Oh my God.
Dear God. Wait, is Car Cat
Ah!
No way. Dave Cat, no. Blah,
Okay, great.
blah,
Vriska's
blah.
like there to be like, oh.
I
Oh my
hate
God.
those guys. Them talking about Vriska. There they are.
Poor him and Kanaya.
Wait a minute. Yes! Yes, it's still a thing! Look! Yes! Pug!
Yes!
Pug!
Jane.
Wait, was
Vriska?
Jane?
Oh my God, it's Vriska instead of
Tavro
Gamzee.
Sprite.
It's just Tavro Sprite. It's not Vriska. It's not Tavro Sprite. It's just Tavro Sprite.
Tavro
Because
Sprite.
Vriska's
Not
alive.
Tavro Sprite. It's
Yeah.
Tavro.
So Vriska's selling all the blood stuff.
Oh, dear God.
It's like, I can prototype Aqueous.
And he's like, no.
And Dirk's like,
Does Arceus not become a thing in this timeline? I'm so
No,
confused.
because Vriska is about to prototype Aqueous.
Oh, shit.
And then instead of Gamzee prototyping Aqueous, it was Vriska, and then Dirk still ends up prototyping AR. God, that was
God,
beautiful.
dude.
That was so good. I loved that. Aww. Fucking Vriska.
Vriska and Mina still being alive that's pretty poggers.
That saves the whole retcon thing. I'm so on board now. Before I was sad, but now I'm super happy.
Wait, what the fuck is in the clouds? Is that...
Skya? Is it a
yeah,
vision
that
of
is
Skya?
Skya. But what's going on under?
Oh, yeah, that was Prospect. Oh.
Yeah, because
Oh.
Tavro Sprite's still around here because he
Wait,
didn't explode.
Where the fuck are they?
David Carcatter is fighting!
That's so cute. That's
Jade's
so
over
adorable.
there sleeping. Wait, Jade never went crazy here. Or like Jade's been saved earlier or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think this is probably a
Oh
time
yeah,
skip,
because
right?
no, they're still asleep. That's what happened, remember? Vriska put them both to sleep.
Yeah, that's right. So Jade's asleep, and they're putting her over here.
Yeah, they're like setting it up.
They all
and I'm
escaped
assuming they
jail.
did the same thing with Jane.
Yeah, Jane. Either that or Jane's not asleep yet. We don't know yet. Or they could just be like gathering things because Jane doesn't know where Jade is, so this could be a hiding place.
Yeah. Is it time yet?
No.
Oh. How about now?
No. Dave, we've been waiting for 3 years. 3 years is a pretty long time. Long enough for me to have picked up on the habit of calling them years instead of the far more sensible unit of measurement, sweeps. I think you should be able to survive for just a little longer.
Still don't understand what's supposed to happen. He's just supposed to be to appear.
That's my understanding, yes.
You mean here on this frog circle thing?
They're waiting for John, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know, somewhere in the session, at which point, if he has any brain at all, he'll seek us out.
So Jade came on a gold ship through a tiny window, apparently, but John wasn't on it?
Well, it's corpse what? Oh, wait, did she hear this from her dead self?
Somebody told her.
I don't know who could have told her, but her dead self with Mina could have told her.
Terezi might know.
I'm confident Trezzy doesn't know.
Terezi was tipped off on something. Because remember, they all saw John.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, yeah, that's right. I'm being.
So
stupid.
they were
Yeah, no.
obviously all tipped off.
Yeah. All the trolls. John was like, "See you in like 3 years." John said that to the trolls.
Yep.
So that's why Dave was like, "What do you mean?" Because Dave wasn't there, but all the trolls were.
Yep.
Okay, I'm stupid. We got it. Well, his corpse was somewhere, but that John doesn't matter anymore. Kind of like how there was a bird version of you out there, now presumed dead, who also didn't matter. The real John and the other Lalande girl will spontaneously appear from a different reality. How does she know about Roxy? I don't know that.
Well, I think that I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, because John didn't tip anything off about that. I determined a lot of this through my time travel reconnaissance work upon arriving in the session. Sorry to steal all the timey thunder from the great night of time, end quote, but someone had to take the initiative and go on the fact-finding mission.
No, it's cool. You can have that thunder if you want it.
When exactly is this supposed to happen? Soon. And she's unhurt? Will she remember our brief encounter? This is a totally different Lalande girl. Things went differently for her, so she'll have different memories. I have no idea if you and she interacted at all in her timeline. I don't know the full extent of John's alt reality experiences either, but apparently things went raw for them in about as many ways as you can imagine. Presumably because I wasn't around to keep everyone's shit in order.
Jesus Christ.
True.
I don't even remember how Tavros sounds.
Tavros, right.
How does Tavros sound? Oh, snap. I don't know. But yeah, I agree with the sentiment largely. Of you being more competent than the most people in general, Vriska?
Thanks, Tavros.
Hey, look, I know I'm not considered important enough to be in the loop on certain key tactical decisions anymore, and I don't really know what's going on most of the time, and therefore I am forced to take any bullshit that happens with a grain of snack mineral big enough to bludgeon a man to death. But it's not too much trouble, Vriska. Maybe you could take a moment to explain why Tavros is now a sprite? And Equius too, and also why Equius is wearing a new pair of moronic-looking sunglasses? Thanks in advance!
Sorry if you're having trouble keeping up with the times. Carcat, I didn't explain it because I thought of the nature of development was fairly self-evident. I mean, no offense, but I didn't hear anyone else voicing any confusion. What about you, Kanaya? Did you think it was fairly self-evident? I thought it was fairly self-evident. Yeah, see? You apparently took it upon yourself to prototype the 3-year-old cadavers of 2 of our deceased friends.
No, I got that. I'm not a fucking idiot. I mean, where did you find these unprototyped kernels? Didn't these people already enter their session?
God. Yes, they did months ago, from the current frame of reference. But this is a void session, Carcat. I thought we talked about this.
Huh?
A void session, by definition, is one where the players enter the game with the kernels unprototyped. As such, it becomes totally dysfunctional. It can't bear fruit, because there's no battlefield in Skya unless you go to the trouble of putting one there, of course. Oh, God. I just lost it for some reason. Which the Condis has already done for us via Grimbark Jade prior to our arrival. Quite considerate of her, really. This is aside from the point, though. The bottom line is this session comes courtesy with 4 unprototyped kernels, waiting to be put to use. So not being one to let a sweet perk go to waste, I took initiative and put 2 of them to use myself. Really, it's some basic stuff. I'm sure we went over it all at one point during our trip. I mean, that's fair, because Vriska's thought process is like, well, you know, why not bring our troll friends back to life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is fair. We did. Carcat, don't you remember when I walked everyone through this? I was making extensive notes in my journal when I looked away for a moment. You and Dave wrestled in the tomaway and began scribbling phalluses in it like while giggling like children.
Maybe? I guess that rings a dong shouter. What, dude, Lamau? What? Shut up! Look, a lot has happened in 3 years. We all been through stuff. Am I really excited to remember every tedious morsel of exposition from our resident light bores?
Dong Shouter is a valid kid name.
Fuck off!
So that's interesting that it was actually a plan. It
Fuck
wasn't
you,
just Vriska's
Hussie butt.
Impulses. It wasn't just Vriska's impulses. It was actually planned out, which is interesting.
All my homies hate Hussie butt.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Rose, get a load of this ungrateful Philistine. He doesn't deserve our fucking acumen. Between your nerdist obsession over the knowledge granted by our aspect, and my unprecedented ability to weaponize said knowledge with ruthless gamesmanship, we are double-handedly saving the asses of everyone in this team. I'm glad at least one person here appreciates this categorical certainty. Hey, I appreciate that categorical certainty. Whom do you think I was referring to?
Wow, okay, what the fuck ever to that vainglorious load of crap. I'm still spouting off here, I think.
Oh my god. It's fine, Carcat. Take all the time you need to collect yourself and continue frothing at the mouth whenever you're ready.
Okay, I figured out some stuff I'm still either pissed off and or confused about. You say there are 4 kernels here. You know, we did lose more than 2 friends on that meteor, which reminds me, I guess I should say, hi Tavros and Equius, again. Nice to see you guys back with us, sort of. Pardon me if I can't get too sentimental about the reunion, since along the way here we ran about 10 different versions of your stupid ghost. That kind of lets a little air out of the poignancy balloon. Sorry. Hey, buddy. Don't wink at me.
Oh my god. Do you want to be Arceus? Do you want me to be Arceus?
What was... I don't care either way. What would Arceus' voice be?
I kind of a mix between Dirks and Equiz, I suppose. So like strong, but like Dirk. I don't know. I can do it if you want. I don't care.
Greetings, old friend. Not to worry, I've stored enough poignancy in my heaving balloon-like pectorals for the both of us, though I should clarify the approximately half of my personality couldn't give the faintest fidgeting horse dump about you or your sentimental notions. Also, I'm very busy here, so stop talking to me completely.
Oh man, classic.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, that was weird. Yeah. Speaking of weird, one thing that bugs me about this, I guess it implies you've been hoarding the bodies of our dead friends for the past 3 years? It's a bit fucked up even for you. Not to mention too macabre for... But I would have... No,
Oh, yeah, we learned that word is pronounced macabre.
And not to get too macabre, but I would have thought they would have, like, rotted out by now or something.
Yes, there was some moderate decomposition. I did my best to preserve them for the journey, after quickly rounding up the bodies while people had their backs turned.
Well, shit, that's a hell of a mystery that I always thought was a mystery, but found it too disturbing to contemplate solving. But damn if I didn't just get solved, so that's fucked up. I love Carcat so much.
God,
Best Homestuck character, changed my mind.
Oh, certainly top tier. I can't pick a best character, but
Best
certainly
character.
top tier.
I refuse to believe anyone else is best character. It's
this-
literally
this-
me in a comic.
That's totally fair. If you would stop being a wuss for half a second about a bunch of corpses, I'll explain my reasoning. These are the only 2 sprites I had any intention of using for resurrection purposes. I brought Taros back because, let's face it, that was kind of my fault for unnecessarily impaling him with his own lance and all. It was my responsibility to make amends for that, so I did.
Oh yeah.
Taros, don't interrupt.
Whoops.
And I made Arceus Sprite happen because, first of all, he's a national fucking treasure. Literally, everything he says is perfect and hilarious.
Agreed.
And if I hear a single word to the contrary from the peanut gallery, the motherfucker with the beef rocket's to the top of my shit list. God. So please, I enthusiastically invite one of you no-taste mouth breathers to talk smack about the A-man. Make my day.
Riz, yo, nobody's arguing with you on that. Everybody here thinks he's pretty cool.
True, Dirk doesn't, but he's not here.
Like, just enough freak show steps removed from being my bro, I guess enough to make me not feel like...
Aww. That's why Dave likes him, is because he's, like, kind of his bro, but, like, not
Yeah.
the trauma of his bro.
Yeah.
Aww. Dave, don't interrupt anybody either. Nobody's allowed to interrupt me when I'm talking up Arceus Sprite. That's the rule.
Owned. Wow, owned. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Second, the guy is a fucking tactical genius. Totally conniving and calculating and unafraid to use methods that are just a bit morally dubious to achieve his objectives. And since I can't stick around for too long, your party's going to need someone like that. Besides, it seems like a really fitting fate for Arceus. He genuinely seems to be more comfortable with this state of existence, and seems a lot happier than I ever remember him being when he was alive. Aww.
True.
Aww, Arceus gets happiness. I'm happy.
Finally.
So I'm perfectly willing to do him the solid. After all, he did help me out when I blew my arm off, so now we're square.
You mean triangular?
What?
Triangular.
I don't...
It's the shape of my clop-damned glasses.
Oh. I see what I mean, guys. It's a fucking riot.
Agreed. Thank you for the strong and horseman. Low blood stash person I've never heard of and don't care about.
Low blood / person I've never heard of. Because now Arceus is like low blood. AR is like person I've never heard about, no care about.
I'll be finished my work here momentarily.
Excuse me, Mr. Arceus? What exactly are you doing to her?
I'm disabling her tiara top.
Ah.
It is extremely delicate work, not to be trusted to human hooves.
Oh yeah, because we didn't notice too much. We didn't like look at the panel very
True.
closely, but Jane is in the panel. Arceus is tending to her.
True.
So cool. This is after that. So that's cool.
Jake and Top Roaster is sitting together, vibing.
Yeah. So he's deactivating the TR top so that
Jane can function again, but they can't really do the same about Jade.
Yeah, Jade's a little scarier. Yes, I've also decided it's imperative to. Oh, wait, no, Jade just woke up.
True.
That's Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Excuse me, Mr. Arceus.
Listen, it was green, and I thought, and Jade.
God, that's so colorist, you fuck. It was green, so Jade?
I'm sad.
Dumbass.
That should have been obvious.
Genius.
I'm sorry. It took way too long to figure
What's it like to suck so much?
You know, whatever. We're running. Yes, I've also decided it's imperative to reclaim Crocker from the Condis before she can wake up and cause more trouble. Her powers will be incredibly advantageous to winning the battle ahead. If you can keep her out of harm's way, in addition to providing her general purpose resort... restorative? Restorative?
Wait,
Restorative. Restorative. capabilities, she also represents one extra life for everybody. And since heroic deaths could be getting handed out, like
maybe
it says restorative. Restorative. Resurrection. Restorative.
I guess it would be restorative.
AT. Yeah, okay. That's weird.
That is whack.
Heroic deaths could be getting handed out like inexpensive tobacco flutes pretty soon. I'm guessing this boon is going to come in handy. Do you want to be Terezi?
So, what about our other dead friends?
Huh?
You know, Nepeta, Eridan.
Oh, right, them. I was getting that.
Oh, okay. I know we talked a lot of strategy in advance, Vriska, but I really don't remember you mentioning a plan to prototype our friends' corpses. Might have been nice to get a heads up. Not to make a bad pun on account of the fact that most of their heads were literally severed.
Yeah, sorry. I had a lot of logistics buzzing around in my brain. It's hard to keep you apprised of everything that crosses my mind. I promise I'll be as thorough and transparent about my motives as I can from now on, okay, Pyro?
Okay.
So after prototyping Tavros and Equius, that leaves 4 remaining dead friends, but only 2 empty kernels. Obviously, this presents quite a dilemma. Well, okay, technically 3.5 friends, whatever the fuck that means. Nepeta, Feferi, Eridan, and Solix's dead body with his half-ghost floating out there with Aradia? I know that caveat sounds stupid as hell, but let's not get hung up on it. The fact is we got 4 corpses, but only 2 slots remaining. And there's no way I'm going to lump their bodies with the same sprite to make a pair of freaks resigned to an existential hell worse than death. Which is what happened with Solix and Aerosols, right? Yeah. Although Fefeta was poggers. Yeah. Got,
my favorite Homestuck character.
Yeah. And there's no way I'm... except in Arqueus Sprite's case, since those 2 nut jobs mesh with each other's personalities so phenomenally.
I must compliment the exquisite judgment you've shown in this matter, but if I may suggest, nay, perhaps command, you should prototype the 2 Royal Bloods and be done with it. They deserve it.
Ah. That's weird. That's interesting, because Equius clearly wants Nepeta to come back, you know? Because Nepeta, he cares about him a lot. So but he's going against that. Okay. No, Arqueus, your reservation is noted, but the hemo spectrum is bullshit. It's not going to factor into this decision.
I strongly disagree, but also sort of don't care, as you were.
So considering there are 4 left, I can't personally say that any is more deserving of life than the others. I intend to let them all rest in peace. Okay, you know, here's my plan. Fuck Eridan.
But why?
The other 3 we'll figure. Because Eridan was part of the reason. Eridan killed Feferi.
Yeah.
Eridan is literally one of the reasons why Troll started dying. So fuck Eridan. He doesn't get to live. He killed Feferi. But I don't know. I mean, if there was a spot, then whatever. But like,
God.
All right. I can't. God, I need to stop stopping in the middle of reading. Okay, that is my ruling, and I'm inclined to call it final. They can live out the rest of their afterlives in their dream bubbles, which still need to be saved from the Lord English, lest we forget. But of greater importance here is the fact that this leaves 2 empty kernels as resurrection backup, in case one or 2 of your jokers dies in the line of duty once too often. Believe me, you'll thank me later for thinking all this through so well in advance.
Okay, that's a good reason to have spare kernels, but maybe we should back up a bit. I'm not sure your verdict on our dead friends is totally airtight, or that you have the authority to make a final ruling.
Come on, Terezi. I'm not saying I'm an authority on mortality here. I only said my ruling was final because my logic was so impeccable. It's kind of like a figure of speech.
Yeah, right. Let's think it through a little more. Solix's half-ghost is perfectly happy out there with Aradia. We've seen him and confirmed it ourselves, so there's no reason to consider him. And Eridan? He murdered Feferi and tried to kill Kanai and Solix. He doesn't even deserve to be in the running. But Nepeta and Feferi, what did they ever do to anybody?
Oh, I'm with Terezi. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't even deserve to. With Eridan immediately said that. God. Yes, that's my point exactly. I don't want to be the arbiter of Eridan's value as a person because of the mistakes he's made, or Feferi's, or Nepeta's, or Solix's, or anybody's. The only reason I chose these 2 over the others is an account of taking responsibility from that shit I personally did, plus also some tactical considerations for the greater good, but that's different. I would think of all people would be on the same page as me when it comes to taking responsibility for your own actions, while on the same stride, not judging other people for their misdeeds too harshly. But if you feel comfortable continuing to crown yourself as the Queen of Justice, then be my guest.
Jeez. Oh, give me a break. I think we both know how the justice issues here are pretty cut and dry. Solix wants to be where he is. Aridin is a murderous douche. The girls are innocent. I say we bring them back. The girls are innocent. Does that mean we're gonna give some Fafetta on screen time? Pog.
Oh, God. I mean, they'd be separate if they were... I don't know. Trezzy, please, let's not bicker in front of the party. We need to be showing solidarity here.
We do?
Yes, we are equally important to the party as its overarching executives, the ones with the most experience in the department of guile and ruthlessness. I may project my voice louder than you, and borrow the spotlight for a little longer, but you are always the soul of Team Scourge.
Oh, God.
I couldn't be doing this without you. I wouldn't even want to.
Yeah, okay, you're right. I'm behind you all the way. Oh, God, she's just manipulative as fuck.
Vriska's a fucking manipulative as all hell.
Yeah.
I stated my case, but if you really want to revive them, that's fine with me. I've got the torso parts right here, so feel free to round them up and prototype them anytime.
You do? Where?
In the hunger trunk, I've stashed all the spare remains there to keep them fresh, along with our final living party member. Hold on, I gotta...
Wait, Gamzee's in there! Honk!
You didn't read Teresi's, but I was gonna get my my honker out.
Huh? And then hit the honk button.
Oh, my volume's all the way down.
Wow, yeah, I think I'll revive them a little later. Yeah, later.
Suit yourself. Oh my God, Terezi just doesn't want to open the fridge.
He's like, no, we are not letting that fucker out.
Yeah, I love it.
We need AA to send us his horn, because I want it.
Yeah.
So, am I inferring correctly from some shit I just heard that, Inferring what? That Vriska is, like, the de facto team leader now? Or Vriska and Terezi? I don't know. I never understood the Scourge shit. You two had always been, like, this scheming, giggling enigma huddled together in Peapod for hella self-tickled murder dorks. Couldn't for the life of me figure out what you've been getting up to on that meteor. Is this it? Is what it? The plan you were hatching all along. Is this like your big move, your power play to usurp Karkat as team leader and finally? Oh shit, he's the protectivist Karkat! Let's go!
Aww. This is beautiful. Oh, brother Dave, no, this isn't a coup. It's just common sense. Rearing its ugly head for a change.
Oh, got it.
Good.
Wait, no, don't got it. Sounds like you're just, like, being the leader now because you want to and making all the plans because nobody else wants to or really cares. I mean, not that I even care either. I just want to set the record straight. Karkat, are you cool with this? Karkat. Yo, Karkat. What? Oh my God, dude. Were you not just listening to any of that? To what? What's happening? What's happening now? Man, how long have you been tuning out all this shit? I mean, I literally just said I don't give a fuck about any of the shit Vriska is saying, so maybe I'm not the one to talk to, but at least I had the decency to actually be joking about that. What the fuck are you even doing? Sorry, I'm guilty. I zoned out on some Circuit's self-important blither. Was carrying a private conversation with the mayor. Is that okay? Aww. I'm sorry, I was busy with the mayor, okay? Dude, you don't have to get the go-ahead from me. Shoring up a little one time with the mayor is literally always acceptable. What were you talking about? It's private! I didn't hear you mumbling anything, though. We were mostly communicating through a series of simple gestures. I was talking smack about certain people here, and chose to remain discreet about it.
I love it. I wonder which certain people.
Gestures at Vriska, and Mayor's just like,
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know what that's all about. How when you talk to the mayor, most of the time words aren't even necessary, like he just knows. Man, the mayor's just so wonderful. I love him so much. Hey, let's all take turns hugging him. No, that's fucking stupid. Just, what were you saying when I was spacing out just then? Oh, nothing really. Just wondering how you felt about Vriska usurping your leadership role, and maybe you want to throw a vintage shit fit about that, or... Oh! That's a good one, Dave. Wow. Me? Leader? Too funny. I am entirely and singularly baffled that it could still even occur to anyone to entertain the notion that I might still be playing any role, even within sniffing orbit of a leadership position on this particular party. When was the last time I did anything of a leader like nature without ever being trumped by Vriska's Machiavellian slime-like gluttony? Or for that matter, when was the last time last time there was actually anything leadery to do that didn't involve snuggling up on the couch to watch Good Luck Chuck for the 500th time. I am seriously just been assuming her complete takeover of all leadership duties with some fate accomplished shit for 3 solid years, and have since been enjoying the peace and quiet of zero responsibilities. Which is why I have been able to keep my blood pressure down, and now resemble a living embodiment of peace and fucking tranquility, which presently basks before you in a state of frothing, euphorious, hobbled turdvana. Okay, so vintage shit fit it is.
Karkat, that was a beautiful soliloquy of acceptance and understanding of your role due to the acknowledgement of your overwhelming personal limitations. But be that as it may, you still actually do need to be paying attention here, so you can keep up with the plan. While I may be the leader now, this may be the last day I see any of you for a very long time. Someone's going to need to step up when I'm gone. Where's Frisco going?
That's what I'm figuring out. Alright, Circuit, then I'll make it a lot easier for you and the team as a whole. Starting now, I hereby renounce my role as leader of this group, or any forever. Frisco, along with her tactical virtuosity, I don't know, and monstrous ego are more than suited for the role. And if when and to wherever she eventually decides to fuck off for mysterious yet to be explained reasons, then anybody else who feels inclined can slide right into that position, so long as it isn't me.
Oh, God.
So Karkat just decided he's just, like, done.
Yeah. Great, it's settled. I'm the leader. I gladly accept the baton that you are going to such lengths to pass to me, Karkat. Honored, in fact. Not everyone is nearly as passionate about labels or ranks as you. In fact, I'm pretty whatever about the distinction, but your melodramatic endorsement of my abilities is appreciated. Excuse me, Miss Lita.
I love the fact that, like, Karkat, as soon as he wasn't the leader anymore, he just, like, chilled out so much because he didn't have all that stress on his shoulders that he to be fair, he placed it there himself.
That's why he and Dave were, like, getting along so much better.
Yeah, because he didn't have to worry about, like, thinking about what's going to happen anymore because, like, because now that Vriska's there, he doesn't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, I love it. Not that it would ever occur to me to cast the slightest doubt in your strategic experience, but I was wondering when you were planning on getting to the actual strategy part of this meeting. Glad you asked, Miriam. A way to keep the meeting on point. Remind me to give you a promotion. Promotion to what? Nothing. Nobody's getting a promotion. It was a joke. Fuck. I don't think I've heard Kanaya just, like, say fuck like that.
Fuck.
Fuck. The answer is very soon. As soon as Egbert and the Lawn get here, which should be right about...
Imagine if they actually showed up.
Just give it another second or two. Right
Vriska.
Right about...
Yo, can we maybe bust out some refreshments while we wait the totally an imminent thing to transpire? Can I take a look in the fridge?
There are no drinks in the fridge.
What's in the fridge? Sorry, I think I missed the part of the conversation.
Oh my god. Unlock phone. Switch to this app.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Shh. Shut the fuck up, they're here.
Poggers!
There!
Let's go!
This is exciting. Oh my god.
Vriska.
Yeah, wow. Hi, John. Oh my god. Whoa. I was trying to decide if I wanted to be John or not. I don't know. Hi, everybody.
Wow, he's really here, isn't he? Hey, John! Wow, don't just mumble to yourself, you rude fuck. Say hello. Oh yeah, hey, John, what's up?
Hey, Dave, not much. Hi again, Karkat. I only saw you like 5 minutes ago, but I guess that was years ago for you. Dang. You've probably been through a whole lot of silly nonsense, haven't you? Wait, never mind, you don't have time to answer that. There'll be plenty of time to catch up. Hi to everyone else, too. Oh, man, I missed you all so much. Even the people I don't know very well or haven't met yet. Oh, by the way, this is Roxy. She's my new friend. And we just went on a crazy adventure together to save the timeline and come find you all, so here we are.
Heh. Hi. Uh-oh.
Rose!
Their faces are like...
Yeah, they're like, because they both watched each other die. Roxy buried Rose, and Rose
Roxy got all excited,
die.
but I don't know how Rose is reacting. Yay!
Well, they both watched each other die, and they both were very sad that each other died. So oh my god.
It got so wholesome so fast.
So duh. Me too, John.
Poggers. This is so great.
God. Oh, hey, Terezi.
Hello, Egbert.
Guess our plan worked out pretty well, huh? This session is much better, in much better shape than the last time I saw it. You really bailed us out.
You're welcome.
I mean, not that you specifically had anything to do with it. You were as much the beneficiary of your future self's crafty schemes as I was, so don't get too smug.
No, I'm pretty comfortable with being smug and taking credit for the future me's idea. I've always been on excellent terms with my future self. She and I get along famously.
As opposed to Carcat, of course.
The opposite of Carcat.
Okay, whatever you say. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. I know the scarf agenda wasn't really your idea per se, but do you have any idea what all that stuffed dragon shit was about? Did that, like, actually serve a purpose in the timeline, or are you just fucking with me?
Probably just fucking with you. I was almost certainly fucking with you.
Oh, okay. Wow, great. Good to know. Thanks for that, Terezi. That was a really awesome use of our time.
I'm glad we are in complete agreement.
Wait, what? What's this about stuffed dragons? Terezi, what stupid thing did you make John do?
I just sent him on a few totally indispensable mission critical errands is all. No big deal.
Yeah, forget it. Long story short is I got owned in the end. By the way, good to see you again, Vriska. Good to see you too, John. Oh boy. It's cool that you're alive now instead of being a cunning ghost pirate. I think your ways probably are more valuable to have here in the land of the living. At least I hope so. Couldn't agree more. I never got a chance to thank you for knocking me out a few years ago. I mean, obviously, because I was unconscious. But thanks for that. I was being an idiot and deserved it. And as a bonus, apparently saved my life, so thanks, you're a real friend. Don't mention it. I received quite a few beatings in my time, and not only did I have each one coming, but they all led to big changes for me on the road to becoming the impeccably evolved person I am now. So by that measure, it was probably the most critical smackdown of my entire life. That's cool. If you ever need another really important punch in the face, just let me know. I'm your man.
Hell yeah.
Rose. Oh boy, I'm voicing. Okay. Well, I'm assuming. Yeah, whatever.
Look how poggers this is.
Hi, John. Oh yeah, this is so cute. Hi, nice to see you alive and well again. Not to mention the correct timeline. Yes, you did it. I'm still a bit unclear on exactly what it was you did, but whatever it was, you sure did the hell out of it. Yeah. Thank you for returning with my Roxy. Thank you for returning with my Roxy is obviously the remark I meant to say, and is the statement of a reasonable person. Of course, really, it is good to see you. I'd give you a hello hug, but you seem kind of tied up at the moment. Oh my gosh, how cute.
That is so pog.
Hello, Jake, right? You can be Jake.
Okay. Yes.
You sent me a letter once, right? In the box full of weapons and a rabbit?
Oh, yeah, yeah, that was me.
Thanks for that. That was cool. It made me really curious to meet you.
Right, me too. I mean, curious to meet you, not me. Not the letter, that didn't make me. I was always curious to doggone it.
What?
Just, I had stuff I wanted to say when we met. There's so many people here. Sorry.
It's okay. I understand. I'm shy too. Let's catch up some other time. Just you and me, man to man.
Ooh, roger that.
Oh, hey, Tavros. Looks like you're here too.
Hell, definitely. But don't worry, I'm not very shy.
Yeah, I know.
So you can feel free to say as many things in a conversation as you want.
That's, nice to know. Maybe later. Aw. This is adorable. Hi, Dave.
Hey, bro.
You're back and alive, all because
Carcat didn't have that existential thing where he thought that Dave and John were gonna be together forever, and Yes!
Oh my god. That
so retconned all the sadness that Carcat was feeling. That's so good!
God. You know, really, it was mostly the whole Vriska ghost not being gone. And then everything else, I've just gotten more and more on board with this retcon shit. I'm very happy. This is so fun! This is so great. I love it so much.
It's so good!
Wait, did I say you're back and alive all because of me?
I'm not sure. I'd read it again, though.
You're back and alive all because of me.
I guess that's the thing we're all accepting is true, yeah.
It's okay, there's no need to thank me.
I wasn't going to, but not like as a means of being an arbitrary dick to my number one childhood pal from the past. Literally no first-hand cognizance of ever being in danger. I just fucked around on a meteor for a bunch of years. And here I am, and so are you, which I think is pretty dope.
It is very dope. Hey, Carcat, don't leave me hanging here.
What?
There's more than enough fist bump to go around for everybody. I left it hanging there just for you, but you're leaving me high and dry here, dude.
Carcat, holy shit, where are your manners? Leaving a fist unbumped like that is a new low. Oh my god, you didn't leave your fist there hanging for me? You fist bumped Dave, then withdrew your fist to say some things, and then re-offered your fist to me. The moment you said don't leave me hanging, I saw you with my own eyes.
Carcat, wow, that's really pedantic. And now you actually are leaving me hanging in order to explain your nonsense. I'm this close to revoking your bumping privileges.
God damn it. Here. Is he gonna, like, take his fist and... Yes!
And it's bump like Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. I love it.
Strider to the rescue. The fist bump has been secured. Dave, no! Fuck! Why do it on my own volition? This doesn't count. It's not real.
Oh, it's real, buddy.
No, I'm gonna fist bump you later when I'm feeling it, but it's gonna be fucking natural. Mark my words.
We'll see, Carcat. We'll see.
Rex.
That is fantastic.
That is so good.
Oh my god. Hey, Dave, and why is Jade asleep? And also Team Nana, or Jane, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Frisky had to knock him out.
What? Why?
They were kicking up a ruckus.
Can you wake them up? Don't wake them up.
Yeah, we can't. Some kind of brainwashing thing going on. Gotta keep them napping, especially Jade. I'm sure you know what kind of crooked-ass baloney fuck powers she got. Can't let her turn those against us.
Right.
She should be pretty psyched to see you, though.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, but apparently along the way our version of John died. She's made the whole trip without you.
Oh no.
Yeah, his timeline was gearing up to be pretty tragic, I guess, but then you sort of Deus Ex'd out of nowhere and spared us those sad times. I mean, from your point of view, I guess it isn't Deus Ex shit. You were just the normal John you always were, all zipping around like nerdy hyper god saying everything from whatever. But from our standpoint, you just kind of yanked yourself out of random ass nothing. But hey, you know what? I'll take it.
Aw. Man, I had no idea. I guess that's what Typhoeus meant. That's so sad.
F's.
Poor Jade. I can't believe she had to spend all that time in the ship thinking I was dead. I mean, I guess I was dead, but you know what I mean? Are you sure you can't wake her up for a second? Just so she can see I'm alright?
Feel free, but I have a feeling you'll just be joining her nap if you try.
Darn, I guess we'll have to catch up later. Hey, what about Dave's Sprite?
Dead.
No, that sucks too.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess?
It's a weird subject for me. Like, the guy was always on borrowed time, wasn't he? I mean, that was his whole thing, right?
I mean, he was doomed Dave, right?
Pretty much.
I don't know. I'll miss him anyway, even if he isn't the real Dave. I kind of feel bad for ever actually thinking of him as a less real version, actually.
Yeah, he's me and exactly what I would be like if I was moping existential bird. So it's kind of embarrassing to even talk about it, okay? Because it is sad, but you know, a lot of versions of me have died. Lots of versions of all of us, including you. Isn't what's important what that certain dubiously categorized iterations of ourselves are all alive here and now and hanging out?
Yeah, that is what's important. I guess there'll be a time to reflect on everything that we lost later, like dead time clones and double dead ghosts or other such hogwash. Right now, I'm still so excited to see everybody. There's so much crazy stuff for us all to catch up on. I don't even know where to start. It's so overwhelming.
Don't stress over it. We still have some time to kill before shit starts getting real in this session. At least according to our Vriska-in-Chief.
What do you mean?
All the bad guys are still just outside the insistosphere. They won't converge here until a few hours or so let's all just sit back a while and shoot the shit. I do mean to empty our clips into the shit, like really pump that turd full of lead. Right up until she gets bossy again and commandeers our fly bro times with more shrill tactical exhalations.
Okay, that sounds great. Oh?
Oh, shit. This is gonna take a while.
Oh, there's even links, because it's... I love it. Alright, so... Do you want to read this or want me to read this?
You can read it.
Okay. You were confronted with an especially empowering character selection menu. 8 choices. Free will has done it again. It has caused you to feel alarmed and anxious, but maybe, just maybe, slightly excited as well. But maybe, just maybe, slightly excited as well. You cautiously click on a batch of teens to discover your true feelings. 8 possible options is actually kind of a lot, now that you think about it. It may be easy to forget to click some of them. To make absolutely sure you've clicked on all of the teen batches before proceeding, you check to see if all the links below are purple first. If any of them are blue, it means you didn't read those. And you probably should before continuing. Wow, free will sure is a lot of responsibility and hard work.
Click.
Okay, wait, which one did you click on?
I clicked the first one with
Oh, we're going in order?
No, because this has all my favorite characters in it. It's Carcat, Dave,
okay,
the Mayor, and John. It's poggers.
Okay, cool. So we're not necessarily going in order. We're just starting with one.
No, I'm just starting with the one that I love the most.
Cool. Yeah, you're great. So tell me about your ridiculous meteor journey. The Dave from the bad timeline told me some funny stories when we got together on the Grassy Hill planet, but we weren't actually hanging out for that long, so I didn't hear much. Also, I'm mostly sure Vriska wasn't alive during their trip.
Oh, well, let me tell you, Vriska was most certainly alive during this one, like almost extra alive, if that's possible.
I think I know what you mean. I spent some time with her where she was a ghost, and let's just say, whatever her mortality status is, she makes her presence hard to ignore.
Yes, I love this. Can we spend our whole reminiscence just destroying Vriska slightly above audible level?
Slightly? Carcat, you only have one volume setting.
Wow, fuck you!
No, there's 2 volume settings. There's yelling, and then there's the loud whisper. Right?
Okay, dude, maybe let's not spend our pal time trash talking circuit, if only because there's no way you're getting repeatedly trounced exactly just like that. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll chill out. You're right, Dave, as usual.
Wow, Carcat, for a funny shouty guy, you backed down on that really fast. I'm almost a bit disappointed. I was looking forward to more of your patented ravings.
Hey, John Fuckbird, I'll have you know I'm a little more mature and reasonable than the last time you saw me. A lot more than Mr. Holler Sponge One Note, and anyone who disputes this can cordially invite me to play their Dirt Seed Flap like a discount harmonica.
Oh, well, I'm sold.
Seriously, though, it's pretty cool to finally meet you. I mean, under more civil, rational circumstances, unlike whatever the fuck that brief encounter was 3 years ago where you KO'd Vriska and then poofed your flimsy ass into the fuck all continuum. I know I seemed really mad about that at the time for whatever reason, but really I've had so many boring hours on that meteor spent barely reflecting on the roughly 10,000 ways I don't give the slightest fuck about whatever idiotic twist of fate transpired back there.
Okay.
I'm completely over it. I'm over a lot of things, actually.
You are?
Yeah, like remember back when I was yelling at you all the time from my computer back then? I probably would have felt nervous or awkward about this encounter because of, well, you know.
No.
I was hitting on you briefly and in a very confusing, non-chronological way without even realizing how badly I was shoving my strut pod down my own statement tunnel.
He admitted it, Jay.
Shit.
He admitted it.
Shit. Dude. I mean, until you mercifully and with a fair amount of tact shut me down. Don't you remember?
Maybe.
How can you not remember that?
Because John did call him out on that,
yeah.
But he,
But it's been so long that he probably doesn't even remember.
Yeah, but when he did it, Carcat backed down and was like, "What? What do you mean? That's not how it works. You're fucking stupid. I don't have a black crush on you." I don't know. It was a long time ago, and we had a lot of ridiculous conversations.
You skipped the maybe. Oh wait, no, no, you didn't.
I thought I said that.
Don't you oh wait, no, you're right. Okay, well maybe it was a bigger deal for me than it was for you. I mean, obviously it was. That's sort of the whole point. But the real point is that I was trying to make is that it isn't a big deal anymore because I'm over it. Carcat, what the fuck are you doing? What? I'm talking quite casually about some shit that's not a big deal, and the point is that it's not a big deal anymore. So I'm just casually saying that. God. Okay, it's not an unreasonable conversation to have, but we just started friend jamming about past anecdotes to get us all up to speed or whatever. And you're already trucking out these guns? Guns? What guns? You're saying it doesn't sound that casual and no big deal if you keep saying it's casual and no big deal. Oh, it's also the first fucking thing out of your mouth to John in 3 years. Sorry, I'm so truly fucking sorry. I forgot there was such an outstandingly smooth pile of shit in the cape within my judgment radius.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much.
I love him.
I love it so much.
I love him so much.
No, I mean, I think I remember. I think you were black flirting with me or something, but in backwards order and while constantly yelling, and I didn't really even know what that was, and then I told you I wasn't a homosexual. So it was kind of a moot point, but also you didn't even know what that was either.
Yes, that's basically what happened, and that is exactly what I was trying to say. I was over. It wasn't a big deal anymore, but now it's a big deal again, I guess. That's fucking great. Thanks, Dave. Yo, I'm hardly one to talk here since I am a goddamn geyser of hilariously self-pulverizing Freudian bloopers. At this point, I can't even pretend to keep a lid on my shit I've got in me, because I know sooner or later during one of my rad soliloquies, I'll just fall butt backwards into an embarrassing admission. And I just have to be like, okay, that's my shit. That's what I'm about to do. Just get the fuck on with our lives. So when John's like, hey man, you're all locked and loaded with some stuff about how you're over him and go on about it's like some way obvious protest too much shit and everybody knows it. So I don't see how it salvages any of your dignity or whatever to pretend that that's not what's happening. Oh my fucking god. So what I'm saying is you're so eager to push this out there. I'm not pushing this out there. You're pushing this out there just to... What you are, then maybe we should rap about it. I mean, discuss it critically and earnestly, not drop ill rhymes or anything, though that could be sweet too. So are you sure you still don't have these unreconciled black rom feelings about John? Let's say we air this out before it ferments into some rank and hella unexamined feeling sauce.
Dave, I think you're making Carcat uncomfortable. Are you being a wise guy and trying to make us uncomfortable?
No, I don't see that. Do that to bros. That's huge uncool. I don't see what that has to be uncomfy about chatting about our true ass thoughts and emotions. Dude, you clearly had a spades thing for John, but I don't recall you ever bringing it up. Is this something you've been thinking about all this time? No, not really. Yeah, we could have talked about this. I have all kinds of shit to say about John, seeing as he was my number one dude for approximately the majority of 13 years. One dude for The main dead end here, man, is like nothing personal at all. It's just that he is literally incapable of hating anyone. I know that. That is the exact fucking thing I knew and understood and why I felt so stupid about it in hindsight.
Well, not that I really want to egg on this train of thought, but I don't know if that's quite true.
It's not?
I can get really angry and hate stuff too, just like you, but I think only in extreme cases. The skull guy in suspenders I got really pissed off at, but I'm 100% sure that hate was platonic.
Getting pissed off at a suspenders dude sounds like the sort of yarn I want to be all ears for sometime. But okay, that's something to work with. Hey, Carcat, maybe there's some hope yet. Maybe it's not a total lost cause.
Okay, Dave, it definitely sounds like you're trying to own us now.
Own what? No way, I'm being real as a motherfucker.
And being able to hate things I think is the smaller part of the equation, while the other part, don't you think that's a little more significant?
What part?
The part about not being a homosexual.
John, dude, I gotta say, when you talk about being or not being a homosexual, you sound like a corny old man. I'm not. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, our audience. I do have to say, I'm not a homosexual.
What? Why? No, that's a normal way of putting it. I mean, that's a pretty normal thing to say, right? I mean, that's how you are.
Somebody fucking kill me. What does normal mean, though? Normal was some crap that ruled our dead civilization we left that behind years ago. It's all a huge pile of shit that doesn't matter anymore.
Aw, Dave. I love Dave. Oh, okay.
Dave equals poggers.
Okay, so then you're saying... What are you saying?
I'm not sure, I guess. Okay, I guess what I'm saying is I don't think it's all that simple as you think it is. Maybe not like actively think it is, but continue to assume it is on account of not thinking about it much. Due to a lot of junk about the subject that gets shoved into our brains from movies and stuff while we were just dumb kids. I'm just saying it probably isn't as absolute or simplistic as the way you've been framing it. Or maybe it is for you personally, I don't know. I'm just guessing you haven't spent much time thinking about it if only cause all the shit we read and watched suggests that, like, even examining your honest thoughts about it is put to a perilous road to go down. Because if you actually think too much about it without always having that undercurrent of haha, nope, then what happens? What if it turns out you're like not exactly the way you thought you were? Maybe not so much as old presumptuous about what you were turned out to be not that relevant.
Aww.
Why? What are these words happening to our conversation? Carcat over there. I don't understand.
Aww.
I don't know, man. Not sure what you've been doing the last 3 years, all riding a large boat, then saving everyone from apocalyptic whatever, but I've had a fuck ton of time on my hands to think about stuff I've said and done in the past, why I said and did them. A lot of things I only would have insisted were like part of my brand and helped me come across cool and smartassy, but now I'm not so sure. We used to rip on each other all the time for being gay, even though we knew we weren't, which of course is what made it funny, remember?
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty funny sometimes. It was just a lot of joking around. I think Dave is saying that, like, he thought he was straight, but now he's not so sure. Hanging out with Carcat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I know. It frankly is funny to say okay something sometimes, and let's face it, sometimes someone or something is just flat out really fucking gay. There's no two ways about it. More like that through the preponderance of all that jokey shit is an underlying implication that it's all lame stuff for pansies, but shit is an underlying, but not like us. No, we were not lame, and that's the joke. Which thrives on this, like, double-buried implication that the real cool shit is founded on this absurd, wanky ideal about masculinity. Oh shit, this is getting all philosophical and shit. Which, if you think about it, is one, dumb as fuck, two, the male adulation of masculinity to that extent, to be honest, is pretty fucking gay unto itself, and three, was always some totally impossible shit for us to live up to anyway. I think all that's mixed up with the same phony ideals about heroism, like living up the storybook idea of what a hero to me feels almost interchangeable with living up to society's snapshot of what a hard manly dude should be. I stopped pretending I could ever live up to either thing a while ago, and mainly have spent some time looking back on the sheer magnitude of all my joking around. I used to lambast fuckers left and right, grinding them into the pavement over how gay they probably were and how much they were quite possibly jonesing to kiss some other dudes or such. And I don't really feel bad about it in the sense that it was jerky or, like, insensitive necessarily, even though I guess maybe it was. More that I feel like it was probably transparent, a massive front of outrageous narc to disguise a lot of insecurity, like a fucking cover-up. As long as I kept clown-herding about it, I didn't have to actually think about it or face my actual beliefs.
Dave, all that's cool and all, and I think I mostly agree, but, how do I put this? Are you gay now?
What? No. The words, why won't the words stop, dear God?
I don't know, it sounds to me like you're trying to tell me something here.
Man, no look.
I mean, it's okay if you're gay now. It's totally cool if true. I just think you turning gay would be kind of a weird consequence of me changing the timeline around. Or, okay, not weird, just unexpected. I don't know what I did that would account for that. Maybe saving one of Frizzy's plush toys did some goofy homosexual butterfly effect thing on you. Jeez, who knows?
Dude, you aren't listening. Although a gay butterfly effect is a pretty funny idea, let's not dismiss that as a concept altogether. Anyways, maybe what I'm trying to say is sort of getting lost in the weeds here. The fact that you were wondering if I turned gay makes me think maybe you're still not quite on the wavelength and I'm trying to ramble on here. Maybe we should wrestle the topic to the ground another time. There's a lot more I'd want to say, but this is probably not the venue. I mean, not literally wrestle to the ground, because this is maybe literally the gayest course of action we could possibly take, but you know what I mean. Yes, later! Talk later!
Oh, go ahead.
Because then the words would stop. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely?
I think Dave is not necessarily contesting the fact that he might not be fully straight. He's just contesting the fact that John said, "Are you gay now? Have you turned gay?"
The water's turning the Dave's gay.
God. But I think I could see Dave questioning his sexuality.
God, the water's turning the Dave's gay.
Oh my God, man.
Is John Alex Jones now?
Fucking Infowars.
John is Alex Jones confirmed.
That's fine. We can talk about anything you want anytime. I'm just still confused about what you're getting at. Is all like, what is the bottom line here? Are you actually attracted to boys now? Did you like date any boys? There weren't even any boys in that media. Well, there was the clown guy, but I don't really see you and him. That really only was. Were you in Carcat?
Oh, shit.
You in Carcat? Like,
No, retreat to my safe place, and yet the words of the stupid fucking prattle jockeying is like rowdy barn beasts up against the partitions of a good fucking sense and the most basic of personal boundaries. The goddamn blither of the tactless nincompoops, how it continues to haunt my wretched ears. The words spill over the side of this enchanted metal frog discus like a babbling spring in a mythical forest governed by a guild of gossip. Hungry lobotomy hobbits. This deluge of words leak from the incontinent crevices of the two brainless gushing yammer wads. It overflows, oh how it overflows, sogging my gray practical pair of pants, the leggings of a simple man, a humble man. It then continues to its downwards trickle, dousing my unremarkable shirt, this serviceable garment of your average Alternian Joe, chilling the frail torso beneath the pathetic duffel of me, rackled with racked with heavy sobs caused by words would continue to drip and sluice and spill, threatening to drown me, pledging to promising, and yet I will not drown. Why won't I drown? Please let me drown so the words will be no more.
Jay, how long do you think it takes Hussie to write this, like, Karkat style?
Honestly, I think he just, like, comes up with it off the top of my head. That's what I do.
I mean, fair. It's impressive, though.
It's pretty great.
I'm pretty sure we're making Karkat uncomfortable now.
Yeah, maybe we should drop this.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever picked this up from him, but he's a pretty sensitive guy.
What? No.
It's true, he's pretty much the easiest dude to rip on and makes for an irresistible target, but you also have to know where to draw the line. Really don't want to actually, like, upset him.
Yeah, me neither. What the fuck is he doing?
Man, I don't know. That's just his regular shit, like an everyday occurrence, but with different bodily positions and geographic configurations.
I see.
Bro, you get the fuck up here. Now! Okay, suit yourself.
Oh, God. Holy shit, man. There is just really a lot of dialogue. Holy shit, man.
I love the fact that Karkat's just having a seizure. He's just like,
No. Yeah.
I have so much fun reading Karkat's lines. It's probably like my favorite thing about this comic. I don't know.
No, I mean, it's one of the best. Seriously.
I have so much
It's always
fun.
a treat.
Anyway, as you can see, I've been spending probably way too much time with trolls. It messes with you, gets you thinking about stuff, Because he's getting dragged into troll romance.
Yep, and the whole idea of a Spades relationship as well. I can imagine. I think life was a lot more boring on the ship, but we talked about you a lot. We would always wonder how you and Rose were managing to get along with all those crazy trolls. I think mostly we pictured a lot of arguments.
It's not too far off.
I'm still getting used to having such insane, limitless powers that let me go anywhere I want. It's tempting to go to time periods like yours and find out what I missed, but I don't want to mess with too much anymore since it seems like I got the timeline to a nice, stable place as it is. So I guess I just have to do what any regular guy does and imagine fondly what it would be like if I got to travel with you guys. I wonder if I would have gotten, absorbed in troll culture too, or troll ways of thinking.
It's really inevitable. You pick up the lingo that pick up yours. It's like a stupid cultural melange after a while that rarely makes any sense from either frame or reference.
I wonder if I would have learned to understand black romance. It's such a goofy idea, but it seems pretty important to trolls.
They all take their quadrants pretty seriously, to be honest.
Yeah, years ago when we first met the trolls, I remember being pretty fascinated by all our cultural differences. When Karkat and Vriska were telling me about them, I remember really sincerely trying to understand it all from their point of view. It's hard, though. I still think about the idea of black romance sometimes and try to imagine how that really works or feels. I don't know. Do you understand it?
Yeah, I've spent enough time talking about it where I think I get it, but I've never had cause or any real inclination to put it into practice or anything.
Mainly the idea of hating somebody and translating that into attraction or some kind of romancy feeling. It feels so alien to me. And you're right, I have a really hard time even hating anyone in the first place.
Word.
I mean, I get annoyed by people, sure.
Like who, me?
No, not really. Well, sometimes, but not too much. I always tended to exaggerate my grievances with you for the sake of laughs. A better example, more recently, when I was doing my retcon mission, I was getting really annoyed with Trezzy and her mind games.
Yep.
It definitely never crossed the line to hate, though, because we were working together to try to fix a dire situation, and even though she's weird and insane, she's otherwise a pretty good friend. But all her needling and japes were totally inappropriate. At totally inappropriate times when there was so much on the line. Ugh, it was so frustrating.
Egbert, I have news for you. Oh, he's back. All right, side up and everything. Heard you were talking about quadrants, so I decided to pause my tantrum. John, all you're doing here is describing the subtle feelings which plant the seed for having a collisionist crush on someone.
What?
You heard me. You were naively admitting to struggling with some black feelings for Terezi. So there you go. Question answer. Turns out you're perfectly capable of black romance.
No.
A fair rebuttal, however. Consider this counterpoint. Yes?
But I don't hate her, and I'm sure I never will. I'm just saying I find her, somewhat annoying and really aggravating a lot of the time, but that's it.
But that's exactly what the feeling is. It doesn't start out as a full-blown antipathy, and it rarely even reaches such an extreme level of hostility, even over long-term black relationships. There's peaks to it, but otherwise, the general ebb and flow to the dark feelings, just like with flush relationships.
Okay, but I don't know if I'm expressing myself clearly. I felt aggravated by her a lot, but that doesn't fully describe, those were negative feelings, but also.
Yeah, that's it right there. The but is always part of it. But you're trying to say you had frustrated negative emotions toward her, but they don't comprehensively account for your attitude towards her. Meaning there's some things about her you actually like, but the negative feelings make it hard for you to put your finger on them, or even want to acknowledge them. This is absolutely standard. What good would it be? Would it be having a kissmate who didn't possess qualities you actually admired on some level? That would be boring and it wouldn't even work. There'd be no tension, no push and pull in the turbulent emotional landscape. The subtle positives add fuel to the negative feelings, often giving them a reason to exist at all. They inflame the aggravating factors, reminding you deep down how much you would like and admire the person if it wasn't for all their infuriating flaws. And the incredible sense of frustration that causes along with all the associated hot-headed feelings. That's the essence of black romance. The positive qualities you see deep down in the kismet also serve as the basis for red feelings toward that person, assuming the relationship ever starts to vacillate.
Vacillate, yeah.
Yeah, it's all pretty straightforward, really.
No, this is messed up.
I don't know, John. It all sounds pretty logical to me. Carcat knows his shit when it comes to quadrants.
It can't be true though. That feels fucked up. What if you're right though? Or no.
That's part of it too. The no is all the part of it feeling. That's how it always goes. This is so much fun.
This is so beautiful.
This is so great. The sense of self-incrimination when it's dawning on you that you have these conflicting feelings towards someone who bugs you so much. Oh my god, this whole reaction is so fucking textbook. It's hilarious, really.
It's fucked up though.
It's supposed to feel fucked up.
Oh man, I just wanted to have a nice catch-up chat, not get so transparently owned at the trollmances.
It happens to the best of us sooner or later. This crap is kind of old hat to me by now, but I get why you're kind of freaking with the implications here. You didn't have years of flipping with trolls to kind of normalize this stuff.
I don't think I want to feel normalized. Though. I'm not ready to admit that I have some warped spade crush on her based on some feeling I don't understand and makes no sense to me. Oh god, what if it's true? I have to try as hard as I can to suppress this feeling and make sure I never think about it again.
Okay, sounds like a winning thing to do, but sure, have fun with that.
Fuck yeah, probably. Just please don't tell her about any of this, okay, guys?
John, you don't have to remind us about one of the most fundamental statutes of the bro code, which is practically fucking scripture on my planet, dating back hundreds of millennia. Dave and I fucking sleep and breathe the bro code in all of its clauses, no matter how fine the print. Feel free to come back and talk to us about this anytime. Your secrets will always be safe. Dude, that sentiment is well and good, but when you're pledging a vow of secrecy, maybe you should try to keep it down a little. Damn, yeah, sorry.
That's a good point. It's like, yes, John, I will keep your secret from everybody else here.
Yeah, no one gets to know. Like looking around at everyone.
Oh my god, yeah. Kind of flamboyantly, like starting your hands inwards and just like expanding them outwards, like no one, and just kind of like draws it into himself.
People all are just like, the fuck are they on about?
Yeah. This is really confusing though. Assuming you're right, and I'm busted on having these feelings, and I'm not saying you aren't, but I thought humans weren't supposed to be able to feel stuff like that.
Like what exactly?
Like perceive and feel romantic stuff in the same way trolls do, because we're aliens to each other. Well, okay, humans can feel the gay stuff pretty often, I guess. I don't... I didn't think we could feel the spade stuff, though. I don't know. I just thought there was some screwy biological difference.
Discrete biological difference? Nah, I disagree. Both humans and trolls are emotionally versatile, sentient beings that can feel many hells of different things.
You're probably right. You would know better than me, at least.
That's always a smart fallback position, by the way, especially on rap. I could school you on rap, too. You're confused about rap. Are you confused about rap?
No, Dave, I think I'm pretty squared away on rap, at least for now.
So, this has been a hell of a reminiscence so far.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, I wasn't actually intending to fork this, instantaneously in the direction of some, legitimately sincere dialogues on fucking sexuality and romance. I didn't plan on this, dude. You gotta believe me.
I believe you. It's been cool, though.
Yeah, did we cover everything?
Probably not. Oh, right. You dated Jade for a while, so there's that.
Whoa, what?
I mean, Dave Sprite did.
Oh.
And, of course, I mean the one from my time, obviously not the one from this time, who died, I guess, before that happened.
Oof, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, that still seems so sad. I guess even when we fix things, not everything can be perfect.
Yeah, so how'd that go, me and Jade, or him and Jade?
Okay, I guess. My sense was it was kind of dramatic overall. I'm not sure it was the best relationship, probably because of Dave Sprite's unique issues.
Unique.
Like being a sprite.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of fun memories. I'll tell you about them sometime. Maybe when Jade's awake, because I'm sure she'd want to know too.
Yeah. Hey, the girl you came with, Roxy's mom.
Roxy?
No,
You said
Rose's
Rose's
mom.
mom.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, what's she like?
She's nice, really nice. She's fun and easy to talk to. It almost feels like she has always been one of our friends, you know?
Yeah, how long have you and her actually been traveling together? Oh, shit. He knows.
Yeah. Not too long. We only met like a day ago. I mean, from my perspective.
Huh.
She's been through some really difficult stuff recently. Well, we both have, actually, but I feel like it was all a bit more personal for her. Being on her adventure and suddenly losing all her friends and watching Rose die right there while she'd been kind of viewing Rose as a version of her mom. I was just some goofball drifting randomly here and there between realities, so I was mostly just confused by everything, but for her, I could tell it was all really devastating. I'm so happy she gets to be with Rose again, not to mention all her other friends. For some reason, I feel happier for her getting to reunite with people she lost than I do for myself.
Oh, God. Sounds like you like her.
I do.
No, I mean, like, actually like her.
Oh, I don't know, maybe?
Well, dude, after one day, maybe you should slow your roll.
I didn't say I did, though.
I'm joking, it's fine, who cares?
Oh, okay.
She's my mom, isn't she? Oh, no! Oh, no!
Yeah. Man, I'm not sure if we should keep thinking about all our relations that way.
Why?
It's kind of weird.
Is it? Do you feel weird about dating my mom? Is that it?
I'm not dating her, though.
But if you did, then you wouldn't want to think of her like that because of, like, the familial weird times it invokes.
Jeez, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for every single deep conversation we can squeeze into this wacky, rapid-fire session of fun pal talk.
Okay, but I think I like thinking of her as my mom, even if it's a little weird.
You do?
Not
Why?
sure. I never even stopped and thought about it before. The idea of what it would be like to have a mom instead of a hyper-aggressive lunatic of an adult male guardian. I never let myself give it a second of consideration. But now seeing her actually here, even though she's some type of teen girl I never met, I like the idea. It's nice.
His fucking trauma with his bro is so sad.
Because he loves his bro, but like, it's a whack relationship.
Holy shit, man! I hope we get a scene with Dave and Dirk, and then and Dave kind of coming, like.
Yeah, but Dirk has the same relationship with Dave in his timeline.
Not really, because Dave was dead long before Dirk was there.
True. So
Dirk
they
never
didn't
met
have a relationship.
his bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he was like, his like shitty shit,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like that. So yeah, it's similar. I really want a scene between them two. That would be so of them like resolving shit.
If we don't get one of those scenes, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right? Okay, that's actually kind of cute.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of I guess it kind of fucking is.
All right, well, no matter what happens, it's okay with me if you want to think of her that way.
Sweet.
God, that was just one of them.
Poggers.
All right, now what order do we want to go to?